What is up, everyone? Prometheus
Mayor Dragon?
here to do a new film review. This one's been a long time coming. We've been thinking about this one for a while, but we're finally doing it. We're going to be doing a review of Deadpool and Wolverine, a film that came out back in August that has got a lot of people talking. That's for sure. A lot of people really love it. Others don't really like it. But we're here to tell you that we really like it. Unsurprisingly. So yeah, in recent years, Marvel hasn't been the most consistent with their films and the film quality, most of them being not that good. But then Deadpool and Wolverine came along, and man, this is a return to form for Marvel for sure.
Well, they're being smart about it this time.
Yeah.
Because whenever Marvel starts going down, Deadpool will bring in a new Deadpool and Wolverine will bring in a new movie, or they'll bring in Spider-Man, and those are like two of fan favorites, which will get everyone's hopes right back up.
Yep. And this one was funny. It's everything you'd want out of a soup. It's probably everything you'd want out of a superhero movie. Honestly, it's funny, it's brutal, it has a lot of profanity, it has a lot of fan service with all the superheroes they bring back in with all the cameos. But you know what? The cameos work, and overall, it's actually quite emotional at times. Now, to get a few criticisms of mine out of the way, first things first, I will say sometimes the CGI doesn't look the best, and I will say sometimes the plot isn't really there, and one of the villains in particular, could have used a bit more development, but that's about it. I love just about everything else with this film. What about you? What did you like and not like about this?
First off, I didn't even know what, like, the half you were saying. Like, half the stuff you were saying, all of a sudden I was like, what are you saying? But anyways, yeah, it was really good. I really liked the movie. It was like, there's nobody in the theater, so no one was really talking, which made it even better. And then I went to go see it a second time in 3D.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah, a friend wanted to go, so his grandparents took us.
Grandparents. I bet the grandparents would like that film.
Oh, no, they didn't go. It was just me and him.
Oh, good.
And
Do want to traumatize grandma with Deadpool.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, it was super funny. Wouldn't really recommend it for like 10-year-olds or anything.
No, this is definitely an R-rated film.
R.
Well, in Canada it's 14A, but in reality it's actually R in like every other place. But yeah, ratings here in Canada are kind of weird. Yeah. But then again, everything's weird in Canada. It's even worse than the United States. Trust me, I've been to Florida. And trust me, a lot of the crazy people down in Florida are crazier than Deadpool, that's for sure. In fact, it'd be more normal for you to run into, like, I don't know, Thanos in Florida than you would, like, someone like Deadpool.
Wait, did you even tell them about, like, what our new plan is? For, like, what we're doing for, like, the mask reveal?
Oh, yeah, so for the mask reveal, what was the milestone again?
Instead of, because some people may be really wanting it to happen, some people usually like this, like to usually go with masks. We're going with 1,000 now. 1,000.
Yeah, so 1,000 subscribers for us to do a face cam. We won't have our faces revealed though. It'll just be masks, and then I think was it like 5K for the full face reveal?
500.
Yep, 500K.
500K because
$500,000 for the full face reveal.
You usually see a lot of those big time streamers usually do it at $1 million.
So. Yeah, and another thing that I'm thinking of doing is if we can get to a certain amount of subs, we're gonna try and make a YouTube song like KSI did. Except what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to make it even worse than KSI's Thick of It.
Like, I won't even really diss the song. Like, okay, it does sound Disney, but like, I mean, there are better songs. So
yeah, and there's worse.
But
and
it's not the fact that it's bad. It's just the fact that KSI could have done a bit better.
Yeah. But I will give him this. It was better than Rise of Skywalker, that's for sure. Yeah. And if you saw the video before, I absolutely hate Rise of Skywalker.
I'm sorry, Star Wars, but you could have done better.
Yeah, Disney has ruined a lot of franchises, including the MCU, but Deadpool and Wolverine shows that there's still some good in the franchise and it can still be saved. So, Marvel and Disney, just give us more Deadpool movies and you will make billions of dollars. We don't want none of this we don't want none of your other franchises about, like, I don't know.
If you say Venom, I'm gonna hate
No, not Venom, that's Sony. And yeah, the Venom movies aren't good, but they're entertaining. They're fun.
Part of me wants to strangle you right now. Like, okay, they were really entertaining. They weren't bad. They
weren't
good.
horrible.
Like, they could have done a bit better, but I liked them.
Yeah, I really like the first one. The second one,
I loved how they brought in symbiotes from the comics. Like, some people don't read the Venom comics, but if you haven't, and you're just watching this, then yeah, the Venom, all of those symbiotes are actual things. I have read the comics and I have searched some of them up.
yeah. And I learned about Marvel from the movies. I didn't even know the comics existed until I heard that what was his name, Stanley Lee died.
Did you just call him Stan Lee?
That's his name, right?
No, it's just Stan Lee.
Oh. His name's Stanley? Or Stan Lee?
Stan Lee.
Okay.
You already know this. You're acting like you don't, but you do.
Yeah, so Deadpool and Wolverine, the action in the film is absolutely crazy. The action in the film is just fantastic. You know, we get to see Deadpool and Wolverine go from, like, I don't know, they hate each other until they become, like, you know, partners in crime and stuff. And you get to see all these cameos from different characters across the comics.
Don't be spoiling the movie. Don't be spoiling the movie for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Well, yeah, but of course they're gonna be cameos. It's a Marvel movie, and yeah,
there wasn't in the last couple.
Well, yeah, but so yeah, we get to see different characters. It's fun. It's the action's fantastic, and the music's actually pretty good as well. And there's some pretty good emotional beats. Some scenes, like fantastic scenes in the film. Some that are just love letters to the comics. You know, like that one montage scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really good, really good. Deadpool Ryan Reynolds still gives a energetic performance as Deadpool, and Hugh Jackman returns as Wolverine. And honestly, I would take this guy for another 50 years if we had to. Like, honestly,
Another 50 years, another 100.
another 100. Like, honestly, honestly, like, just Marvel, make a Deadpool movie franchise. Make it more than just a trilogy. Make it like dozens of different movies. Just make an entire new movie franchise out of the Deadpool and Wolverine series.
You know what they should do?
What?
Like how they did in Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. They should do it with Deadpool, but him going to see other versions of himself.
Maybe.
Like Into the Spider-Verse.
Or what if they do like a Wolverine, a Deadpool Wolverine variant where it's a Wolverine and Deadpool and one person? You know how, like, there's
that'd be kind of cool, but
there's
still,
different
like,
variants.
Him going across all the universe.
Yeah, multiverse. Yeah, I think that could work. But then there's also the Beyond the Spider-Verse that's not coming out till 2027, and I hear the Zelda film isn't coming out till 2029. So
that's what they say, but then they're gonna make it sooner.
Hopefully. West Ball, don't keep us waiting. Zelda is my second favorite video game franchise, right behind Fallout. Though that may change. What's your favorite video game franchise?
Think I know? I have no clue.
Not too many?
I don't play too many video games that much anymore. I watch a lot of YouTube and I listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, and the music in this movie was great. Like, they brought Taylor Swift's Like a Prayer into it. What? What's that look for? Was it not Taylor Swift, or was it Beyonce?
No, it's Madonna.
Madonna? Madonna? Oh yeah, Madonna's Taylor.
Did you just say McDonald's?
No.
Are you just that hungry right now?
Actually, I am quite hungry. I could go for McDonald's. Yeah, but
We're in a video. Get your mind off of McDonald's.
yeah, so yeah, they brought Madonna's "Like a Prayer" into the film, and it fits so well into the scenes it was used. Like the climax was great.
I thought you were gonna spoil something. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, we try to be a bit spoiler free, but then again, the film's been out for months and it's all over the internet. Deadpool is still quite freaky in this movie.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah, he's freaky in all the movies.
Well, not really. He just likes to act that way. Even in the comics, he acts gay.
He's extra freaky in the first one.
No, not really.
Well, when did the term freaky even come into being? Like, when did we start using that?
I don't know.
Was it since Diddy or was it before? I think it was before Diddy.
Before Diddy.
Yeah, off topic. Anyways, and Wolverine
You're getting arrested now.
arrested for what?
You're not supposed to say his name.
Well, like he's Lord Voldemort from Lord of the Rings? I mean, Harry Potter?
No, but he'll probably come for you now.
He's in prison. What is he gonna do? Use the oil to squeeze through the bars?
Most likely.
That's not physically possible.
It is physically possible.
You sure?
Yes.
You gotta be really skinny for that.
Unless he has some sort of secret intel that allows him, like a prison guard allows him out. Then you're done for.
Oh no. And well, everyone's been doing it, so it has to go for everyone then. Anyways, yeah, and then Wolverine is... I especially liked how Wolverine was... Like, I liked how he went from a character like he was always...
I love the costume that they did.
Yeah, the costume. They finally brought the mask in, show that masks with white eyes still are cool. I like they brought that back.
It's not a mask, it's called the cowl. They call it the cowl.
The cowl?
Cowl.
Cavalry?
No. The cowl.
The cow.
C-O-W-L.
Yeah, so this movie really shows that the only person that can play Wolverine is Hugh Jackman, and no one can ever truly replace him. Same with Ryan Reynolds. I don't see anyone else.
Actually.
What?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, the guy that acted Soup?
Yeah, he acted Superman.
Maybe.
Okay, that's all, folks.
So anyways, yeah, this film was fantastic. I really liked just about everything. Yeah, sure, there's some problems with the plot I found, and a villain that I didn't... Some villains that weren't that well developed, and the CGI sometimes didn't look too well, but aside from that, actually, it was really great. And I didn't come to this movie looking for an amazing plot or particularly good CGI or amazingly written characters. I came to this movie looking for Deadpool and Wolverine, and that's exactly what it gave me. I bet you can agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so overall, my score for the film is an 8.2. You?
8.0 out of 10. 9.
9?
9 or 9. 9 from in between 9 and 9.5.
9.5. Okay, that's pretty good. So, yep. Overall, it was a really good film. Return to form for Marvel. Do not mess up the new Captain America. Do not mess up Thunderbolts, and absolutely do not mess up Avengers Doomsday. You got Robert Downey Jr.
Actually,
back.
The only way they're gonna mess up the Captain America movie is they already have, because Captain America's retired and now it's the Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Well, I don't really like him as Captain America.
Yeah,
he's a better Falcon than he is the Captain.
They gotta call him Captain Falcon, then Nintendo's gonna come copyright strike Marvel. Most likely. Yeah, so...
I actually like who's playing Red Hulk, though.
Who is it? The Han Solo?
Yeah.
I used to think that Han Solo was the name of the actor and the name of the... And Harrison Ford was the name of the character in Star Wars, but I was stupid. Yeah, so... Like Marvel, you got Robert Downey Jr. back. You better take this seriously. He died as Iron Man. You better do your best with him when he's back. And I think Secret Wars with over 100 different characters could be the biggest superhero movie ever, but it could also be messy.
Make sure that he doesn't go back to prison again.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, he's learned. No, he's made a better future for himself for sure.
Hopefully.
For sure. We don't really we usually just forget about what happened back then because he made such an amazing living for himself now. And Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, you guys got a long future ahead because you're probably gonna be making these movies for another until you guys are 90. And honestly, I'd be watching these till I'm 90. Honestly. Like Ryan Reynolds had a rough start in the superhero movie with Green Lantern, but he left that behind and he became one of the best superhero castings ever, right up there with Hugh Jackman, RDJ, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Henry, and yeah, a lot of castings in the MCU are some of the best ever cast. Like Chris Redfield as Chris Redfield as Captain America. He was a great one.
I don't even know who Chris Redfield is.
Chris Hemsworth as Thor, also great. Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Chris Redfield, the actor of Chris Hemsworth. I mean the actor of isn't Captain America's real name Chris Hemsworth, and then the actor is Chris Redfield, and then there's also Chris Pratt who plays Star-Lord, who in the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy.
Chris Redfield is a film character. He's from a game.
Which game?
Resident Evil.
Oh, 5. Okay, never mind. Oh, Chris Hemsworth's the name of the actor. Never mind.
Chris Redfield is from Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of Chris's in the MCU.
Chris Evans, Chris Pratt.
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt. What was the other Chris? I remember there was 4 Chris's.
You may be thinking of Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's not in the MCU.
I know he's in the DCU.
Oh, who did he act? Patrick?
No, he was one of the Batmans.
Oh yeah, he acted Batman. I remember.
And he was like one out of like 7 Batmans. I think.
Yeah,
7?
and then there's only ever going to be one Blade. Hopefully.
Wink.
What do you mean wink? What was the wink for?
They said that there was going to be another Blade.
Oh, come on! The first ones are fine. You don't need to make another Blade.
They're making a Blade game.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that, but if you're going to make a new Blade movie, just bring back the original actor. He still looks pretty good.
Make another movie with him in it.
Not the new guy.
Bring back Ryan Reynolds.
As what?
Hannibal.
Who? Wait, that was Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds acted Hannibal Lecter?
Not Hannibal Lecter. In the third Blade, he was like he was a part of the Trinity. His name was Hannibal.
Hannibal the Cannibal?
I'm about to slap you. I'm about to slap you to Hannibal Lecter.
Who?
I'm about to slap you to Hannibal Lecter.
Who acted Hannibal Lecter?
I don't know. An old dude.
Anthony Hopkins, I think. Anthony Hopkins, and then I think Brad Pitt acted the main character of Silence of the Lambs. What was her name? Or no, that Brad Pitt's a never mind.
Anthony Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Well, there is 5 Hannibals.
5 Hannibal Lecters?
5 guys who play as Hannibals.
5 guys?
There's Anthony Hopkins, Mads Mikkelsen, Gaspard Ulliel, Brian C., and Aaron Thomas.
Okay.
Oh no, Brian is the Manhunter.
Okay.
That's all we got.
Yeah. Well, that was our review of Deadpool and Wolverine and a bunch of other commentary. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Prometheus,
The Mayor Dragon.
out.